Over the past 3 years, our generous Kickstarter supporters have helped us to create over 50 traditional and classic historic games from around the world. And now we're back with our 10th Kickstarter campaign to bring you 5 more classic games. First, we feature a game from India called Aarug Guti. So many great games developed in that part of the world, games we play today in commercial form, have roots in India. This is a variant of a war game with the simple objective of eliminating your opponent's pegs, or being the last player to be able to move. Next in the set is Filipino Dama. Most of us are familiar with the game of checkers or drafts. You may not be aware of the many variations of that game around the world. This one is unique to the Philippines, and though much of the rules will sound familiar, there are some wicked powers for those kings. The next game in the group is Lanrick. It was designed by the famous author Lewis Carroll, the man who brought us Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. He invented many puzzles, riddles, and math games. This one has a very unique objective, to gather all your pegs into a group at a specific spot on the board. But that spot might change during the game. A very different challenge indeed. Our 4th game in this campaign is Patgonu. I recently posted a video on this game, and we got some requests to add it to the collection. There are many small strategy games like this in which the objective is to be the last player to be able to move a peg. This traditional Korean game is also called Patgonu. And the final game in the set is Star Nim. The game of Nim is said to be a very ancient Chinese mathematical puzzle, and several variations have made it onto store shelves. The most famous is probably The Amazing Dr. Nim from the 1960s. Star Nim is a 2-player challenge that was devised about 75 years ago. Can you force your opponent to take the last peg? As in the past, we've set up several pledge levels so that you can support 1 game, 3 games, or all 5 games in the set. We found these games to be very popular with game-playing families and game collectors. They've also been a hit with schools, libraries, and teen centers. We're very happy to be able to share the Peg Pastimes series of classic games from around the world and throughout history. When the Kickstarter campaign is live, there will be a link here in the show notes that you can go there to pledge your support and get yourself some games. After the Kickstarter campaign is finished and we have sent our rewards to all our backers, we're going to continue to produce these games and put them into our catalog. So after the campaign, click on over to NewVentureGames.com, and there you can complete your collection of Peg Pastimes classic games from around the world, and many other games besides. So thanks again for tuning in, and be sure to play every day.